Hi, it's Danielle again. Today I'm going to be making Mexican skillet. I found this recipe on Pinterest a while back and we've made it. This is one of my go-to recipes. It's really good. All you need is zucchini, rotel or some kind of this has got diced tomatoes and green chilies, and then taco seasoning mix, and a pound of ground beef. You can use ground turkey. I use ground beef. So first I'm going to go ahead and start by turning on the stove here and getting the ground beef cooking. While I do that, I'm going to go ahead and chop up the zucchini and get that going so that when that's done I can just throw in the zucchini. And what have you guys been up to lately? We've just been staying in, hanging out, not doing too much, just our normal daily routine with working and going to the, going for our walks and our different things like that. So that's pretty much about it. The only thing, what have we done different? Well, Barbara's been coming over more because she's done with school and everything. So she's been coming over more, which has been nice. So we've gotten to hang out with her. So we've been playing games with her. We're gonna swim and hang out outside this last week. But by the time we decided we were gonna do that, the weather was, it was the one day that the weather was not good to be outside. It was overcast and rainy and windy. So we didn't end up doing that, but we do plan on doing that this next week. So that's on the schedule. Let me get me a colander real quick for the zucchini. I have that down here. And I'm just slicing them up. You can see just in little quarters. I'll link the recipe that I found on Pinterest. I don't follow it exactly because I use the taco seasoning packet, but on there I think it had different seasonings to put in, cumin and all these other things, but I just found that the taco seasoning works just as well. It's basically what they want in what the recipe had said to put in there, but with it's just easier. And those are all seasonings I don't normally use, so it's easier just to get a packet of taco mix and then you just throw that in there. So that's what I do. But you can do what I do or you can follow the recipe, whatever works best for you. So yeah, Barbara came over. What have we been doing? We've gone to the store. Went and got some necessities this last week, and that's pretty much it. I've been working, been looking into, because more than likely what I'm going to do with Cheyenne with school is I'm probably going to homeschool her, because the way things are right now we don't know if we're going to send them to school, we don't know what the schedule's going to be like. It looks like with their school, our public schools have decided to do is they will do they were supposed to start school August 12th, I believe. So what they're going to do is beginning August 12th, in the month of August, they'll start getting whatever kind of computers or anything they might need. And so they'll get those and they'll just be at home for the month of August, and then beginning the Tuesday after Labor Day weekend, they'll start going to school alternating weeks depending on what your last name starts with. So I think it's A through M will start that first Tuesday, and school will only be Tuesday through Friday, but at home school on Mondays. So they will have school Monday through Friday, but Mondays will be at home, and then alternating weeks they'll go Tuesday through Friday, if that makes sense. So, and then with everything going on, it's one time we're locked down and we can't go anywhere, and then the next week or so we can go places, and I just, it's just too uncertain right now what's going to be happening. So I just figure for Cheyenne's education, it'll be better for her learning environment and everything, just for us to homeschool her. But we're still kind of looking at it. I've never homeschooled, so I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm gonna have to look into that more. If you all want, I can share that with you and let you know what we're doing on this end. And so if you have any questions, or if you have knowledge as well, let me know, because I've never done this. She's always been at public school. My older daughter, Barbara, too. Public school. I went to public school, my brother. So, yeah, we've never done the homeschool thing, but I think it'll be better for her. Personal education and just, yeah. I mean, it's sad that she can't go and be with her friends and stuff, but honestly, it doesn't really bother her. She's perfectly fine being at home. So it'll be good. And then hopefully, next year she'll be able to be going to school normally. She'll be starting high school next year. So that'll be different. That's when the real fun and the real important, I mean, all school's important, but this is going to be like, if you're going to get scholarships, if you're going to go to college, what you're going to do with your life. So I'm just finishing chopping up. I had 4 zucchinis, and just depending on the size of your zucchinis is what matters, how much you want. We like a lot of zucchini in ours, and also with the recipe, the amount of time it says to cook it with the zucchini in there is not very long. We like ours really soft. We don't like ours al dente. We like ours like gooey. So if you guys like yours, a little bit more al dente or more firm, go ahead and you can follow the recipe more or not cook it as much. But we cook ours for a good amount of time because we just like it like that. Okay, so I got that all chopped up. I'm going to go ahead and open up the Rotel. So I need to use the can opener real quick. Okay, got that. So now we're just going to finish cooking up the meat. Right now, Barbara was here yesterday. Usually she says she comes, well, it's only been like last week and this week, but last week she came Monday through Wednesday. And then, I don't know if you heard Chan, she's playing her video games and she can get pretty riled up sometimes. So last week she came Monday through Wednesday. This week she didn't come on Monday. She decided to stay home. So she came Tuesday through Thursday. So she gets here about 11. Oh, that's what we did. On Tuesday she needed to get her new ID because she's recently moved as well. And she needed to get her new ID with her new address, and then she needed her registration for her car. So we had made an appointment with motor vehicle, and I went with her. And got that all done. She got registered to vote. She's been registered to vote from before, but she hadn't really been like a consistent voter. She's 27, so now she's like starting to really get into it and see what it's all about, and she wanted to make sure that she was registered under the party she wants to be registered under and all that. So she got that done, which was good. Got her registration on her car, got the tag on. So we did that, and then, oh yeah, we washed the car on Tuesday, got that done. Just the outside, we ran it through one of those things. I was going to take it to one of the ones where they clean the inside and everything, but it's kind of not far off, but it's off a little bit from where we were at. I didn't feel like driving that way. So yeah, we did that, and then did we go into Target? I think we went to Target. I needed to get a prescription filled. So we did that and got a few necessities there. Not really necessities, but Target. Really? Like you're gonna not go in there and get something. Sorry about that, that's my phone. Just silence that. And let's see what else. I feel like maybe I should have put my hair back, but that's okay. This is almost done here. And then all we do is add everything together. It's so easy and it's so, put a lid on it. Actually, let me grab the lid real quick. Get that ready. Okay, so if you want to see, there's the ground beef all cooked. And then here's the whole big thing of zucchini. I'm just gonna mix them together, throw them together, and mix them up. And then I'm gonna throw in the taco seasoning. And you can use any kind that works for you. I think Barbara's even one time she used enchilada mix, which I think is like the same thing. I don't know. It's all just kind of like the same kind of mixtures. Or like I say, you can even just follow the recipe. This has chili pepper, paprika, oregano, cornstarch, salt, onion, and garlic. So pretty basic. I thought it had cumin, but I guess not. And I'm just going to mix that up, and then I'm going to throw in the rotel with the juice and everything. And get that in there. And mix that up. And get that, all the love in there, all the goodness and the gooiness and all the love and all the flavorings and spices. Okay, get that all mixed, and then I'm just going to put the lid on it, and then we're just going to let that cook. I don't know if you guys want to see that. Yeah, and then we let it cook for a good amount of time. Like I said, we like ours really gooey. Okay, and we'll wait for that. In the meantime, so what have you guys all been up to? What's going on in your state, where you're at, or your country? What are you guys doing? Are you guys on lockdown? Are you guys quarantined? Are things opening? With us, our restaurants were open on the inside as well, but they have recently changed that. Our governor decided that, I guess we were getting more cases, more positive tests, so she decided that restaurant indoor dining is out, but outdoor dining, so if they have a patio or anything like that, we are able to go there. We haven't. My older Barbara has. She's gone, and she's gone to a few places and had some time at restaurants. She went to a brewery, so she's done that, but Cheyenne and I haven't. And my parents, my mom is 70 and my dad is 73. In December he'll be 74 and she'll be 71, so they're not old, but you know, you want to be careful with them. We don't want them getting it. My dad he's got diabetes, and so he's had, you know, he's a little bit more high risk. My mom, you know, they're both healthy for the most part, but you know, it's always better just to be safe. So they stay home. We do the shopping for them. We do all, I should say we, but it's me, because Cheyenne usually just stays home too. She's not big on going out running errands. Every now and then she'll go with me. She's a lot different than how Barbara has always been, because Barbara was always like, she wanted to go with me shopping and even grocery shopping and doing all that, whereas Cheyenne's like, nah, she'd rather stay home. And it's just crazy how, you know, same mom, they have different dads, but same me, but they're just a lot different from each other. Barbara's more outgoing and yeah, and just likes to go out and do things and all that. Where Cheyenne, she does like to go out and do things, but she's more shy, a little bit more introverted. But she still, I mean, she likes to, like, we'll go do things, especially when things start opening. We're waiting for our zoo to open. Our zoo is not open yet, and we would love to go to the zoo. Our botanical gardens are open, but right now it's too hot just to walk around there. Maybe now in the fall, once it starts cooling off, we can go there and start maybe walking around the botanical gardens. But like our botanical, oh, kitty, our botanical garden is also part of our aquarium. So the gardens are just like, you know, not just, but you know, it's all like the outdoor plants and all that stuff. So that's always fun to do, but it's, you know, it's outside and it's hot right now. We love the aquarium, but they're not open right now. So hopefully the zoo will open soon and the aquarium. Hopefully everything will open soon and we can just get back to everything normal. So I'm going to continue to let this cook. Let me stir it again and see. Yeah, and I do it on a pretty good temperature, kind of like medium high, I would guess. So that's what I do with that. And then, so this is going to be our dinner. And yeah, this morning, we didn't even have breakfast, I don't think. We got up and Cheyenne kind of slept in a little bit this morning, and I took Graceland for a walk. I was not motivated at all this morning. I was just like, I just wanted to be I wanted to stay in my pajamas. And I didn't want to go anywhere. So, but I did, because it's good for the doggos to, you know, get out and go for a walk. So, took them for a walk, and then we've just been home so far. It's still early though. It's, yeah, it's only 12:30 here, so it's still early. So we still have all day. I don't know what else we're going to do today. We're going to just be home. Maybe we'll watch a couple movies. There's a couple of new movies, I think, on Netflix that just came out. Oh, I think that one is called The Affair. Yeah, I think it's called The Affair. I'm going to look it up now. I'm loading that up, my Netflix on my phone, and see. But that looks pretty good. And then what about that Zac Efron documentary? I think that looks pretty interesting. I'm probably going to give it a shot. I'm going to try it. I love Zac Efron. And not just for his looks. No. Yeah, Fatal Affair. That's what it's called. Fatal Affair. I think that looks good. So maybe we'll watch that. And then The Old Guard with Charlize Theron. That looks good too. Haven't seen it yet. So maybe we'll watch that. One of those or both of those. I'm not sure. We'll see what we decide. I watched... What did I watch the other day? I watched Gerald's Game. Have you guys seen that? That's like a... It's disturbing. It was disturbing to me. Yeah. It was good. It was good. But it was definitely disturbing. It's one of those movies that kind of sticks with you. You know how some movies just kind of like stay with you? That was definitely one of those. So, you know, it was a good movie, but tread carefully. If you've seen it, let me know what you think. If you do decide to watch it, let me know what you think. I want to know. And what else? It's pretty much, it's like there's nothing going on, you know? Let's see what this is looking like here. I think I need to turn this down a tad. I think I got a little bit too crazy. I tend to do sometimes. I like to do things fast. Yeah, I'm not a nice and slow and easy cooker. I'm actually more of a baker. I love to bake. But, you know, you have to cook. So I have learned to cook and gotten different recipes and things. But I am a recipe person. I will kind of change things. Like I said, I'll use the taco packet as opposed to, you know, the other things. But I am more of a recipe person. Probably because I'm more of a baker. Baking does require more recipe. You know, you have to kind of follow things. These are still a little bit... This is probably where you should stop. But because we like ours done so much, I'm going to cook it a little bit longer with the lid on. So you're stuck with me a little bit longer. Okay, so I'm going to put the lid back on for a few more minutes. What have you guys been doing? What have you guys been eating? And do you guys go places? Are your restaurants open? And what else do I want to ask you all? Oh, when do your kids start school? What's going to happen with you guys? Does your school system have a plan? What are you planning personally? What, how is that going to work? Like I know I'm blessed because like I have an option to be able to homeschool Cheyenne because I do work from home. So I'm blessed with that. But not everybody has that. Like, you have to go to work, some people have to go out to work and they don't want to leave their kids at, you can't homeschool your child while you're at work. Or I guess you can, like in the evening. I guess I don't know, that would just be a lot to work all day and then homeschool your child in the evening and on weekends. So yeah. And then if they're going to school every other week or like just a few days out of the week, which is what I understand a lot of states are doing, I don't know how that works. How are you all handling that? What's going on with that? I don't know. It's kind of a lot, but we're doing what we can. I did color my hair this morning. That's what I did. I colored my hair, but I've always colored my hair at home, so that's fine with me. If you guys would like to see like what I do in my process, I can show you that. If you want to, let me know in the comments. Let me know, and I can film that. It's not, it's kind of boring. But yeah, my mom always colored her hair at home, so I just kind of followed suit. I've never gotten my hair colored professionally. I don't know. Like when I was younger, it was fun because I could just do it whenever I wanted, and I would go like with more like reds and like light reds and stuff. And then it started to get to where I have to because I have all the grays. So now it's more of a necessity, and Cheyenne will come up to me, and if you just see me normal, like straight this way, it's fine. But like if you see me from the top, which if I'm sitting down, Cheyenne comes over me and she's like, "Oh gosh, Mom, you got a lot of grays coming in there." Yeah, really? I know, that's on my to-do list. So I did it today. Got that done. So I have no more gray hairs. Okay, I think this is done. Yes. Okay, so turn that off. Let me go ahead and get a bowl. Oof. My doggo Graceland was right here and I almost fell. I tripped on her. I'm sorry, sweetheart. Are you okay? Okay. Let me get a bowl. And we just eat it like this. Sometimes, yeah, we just eat it like this. Sometimes we'll put some cheese on it. But for the most part, we just eat it like this. You get a spoon. You get a spoon. And it's really hot. You can just see all the steam. Sometimes we'll put like some cheese on top of it. So yummy. And sometimes I'll add corn, but since corn is technically a starch and we're trying to eat like healthier, I just omit the corn. But you can add corn in this. Sometimes if we have leftovers, what we do is we'll get like, well, not so much now because we're eating healthy, but we would put, and this isn't too bad, I guess. Oh, sorry, my nose. We put corn tortilla chips, so just like the chips, and we put them on a plate, and then we top it with the leftovers, and then you smother that in cheese and you melt it. It's like this nacho yummy concoction. So let's see if it tastes okay. Very, very good. This is delicious. I hope you guys try this. If you do try it, let me know what you thought. I'll go ahead and leave the recipe and let me know what you guys have been up to. Answer any of my 50 million questions that I asked you all. Ask me any questions that you might have. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please hit like and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can be notified anytime I upload a video. And I hope you all are having an amazingly blessed day, and see you next time. Bye.